This next little bit is going to be something I'm going to show you that I'm not going to use. I ran across these pieces right here on one of the car parts websites, and it looks like it's a perfect fit to go right here and be a rear engine mount. Now when I got it, all these holes were just a hair too small to do that. And the other problem with that is if you put it outside the flywheel, you're going to have to cut away a bunch of metal to make it work. And this bolt sticks out more than that bolt, and there's another thing over there. It's going to be a lot of cutting of this metal to make that work. Now another option would be to put it underneath the flywheel, between the bell housing, between the bell housing and the block. After I enlarged the holes, it would actually fit right there, and it would make a handy dandy little rear motor mount. Sure would. But it pushes, it fills up this little button which centers the bell housing, and it weakens the connection of the bell housing to the transmission, and it moves the hydraulic clutch bracket that I got for it farther back. Just several reasons why it don't work. So I decided instead that I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use that cross member for the rear engine support. I'm going to use the front motor mounts to steady the engine on the front. I'm going to let that cross member support the transmission, the bell housing, and then I'm going to put, I originally had a transmission mount on this when I had it hooked to the Cadillac motor, and I'm going to put that back on and put it back where it was. Basically I'm simplifying by not, I thought about grinding this thing apart, making it fit, and I got to thinking, well, is this aluminum? Is this steel? This may be what they call billet, but I think even billet is mostly aluminum, and aluminum doesn't grind well. And besides that, I'd spend my whole day trying to make that work, and I don't think I want to go there. You know, the Cadillac ran for years sitting right on that cross member. I don't see why this wouldn't also, especially if it was supported up front, which the Cadillac was also supported up front. So I'm going with it, and if y'all got any complaints, you can send them to Cutworm, because he needs the money. So with that said, I'm going to pop this transmission bell housing off of this motor and get this motor out of the way. Get this one over here on the lift, come around in behind it, and start putting the clutch pieces and everything in place for it. So that's the plan. Like it or love it, or leave it, or whatever.